Alright, let's do an update on Solana. So it does look like we're kind of sitting on our last legs right now. You can see if we draw this fib from the micro low to the high, you can see that we are running into the 786 right now. So in my opinion, we really need to hold 89. I personally, don't really see us double bottoming for this coin. I do see, if we do lose the 786, I do think that we're going to drop all the way down here to 72, unfortunately. So, I would really like to see us hold the 89, but if you did kind of want to be technical, we could double bottom over here, technically speaking. So 81 would really be the line in the sand. At that point, we can start talking about price targets of the 786 down here at $72. So not too much going on in the market right now. Obviously, we have kind of poked our head above this trend line in the past few days, headed back below it, and we are right back in the channel. So I mean, we've outlined this a few times. This has happened multiple times. We've popped above the trend line for a few days, everyone gets really bullish, and then we break below. You can see that we are below the 200-day moving average as well. So if we do move it to the 200-week, unfortunately, yeah, Solana doesn't have a 200-week moving average yet, so we would really just have to run on the 200-day for the moment. That would obviously mean that we would need to get somewhere around here before we even start having to worry about the 200 days. So all in all, the RSI is still uptrending. We outlined that we would like to see a move like this. If personally, I did believe that we were gonna at least break the trend in the short term, but we really do need to hold the level that we're at right now, in my opinion. If we do lose that, then I don't really see it too likely that we would double bottom, but it is definitely a scenario that might happen, because if we do come over here, you can see that this would kind of line up with some nice wicks that we do have over here. Not really too much, we don't have too many data points on this, so personally I would like to see us go up now. If that doesn't happen, obviously that is a little bit of wishful thinking. We would really need to hold this level. If we don't hold that level, at which point we can start talking about these targets down here. So in my previous videos, I have been talking about how I will be laddering in buyers for Solana if we do break out. And I will also be buying, I am sitting on the trend, I am sitting on the sideline right now, but I have said I will be buying if we do come down here to 72, and I will ladder my buys down. I will have more buys coming in at 55. Obviously, the lower we go, the more I will accumulate. I'd much rather accumulate Solana down here at $55 than up here at 90, in my opinion. So doesn't mean what I want is going to happen, but if we do come over to the total crypto market cap, obviously we are looking at the total crypto market cap as a leading indicator for Solana. If the total crypto market cap is dumping, then in my opinion, the Solana pair, or Solana against Bitcoin, is going to dump. So you can see that we have our 618 here at 1.84 trillion. Unfortunately, we have solidly broke below it on the total crypto market cap, and we are now rolling down. So all in all, nothing is really too bullish. If we do quickly look at the stock market is tumbling. Bitcoin is still in a slight uptrend, so this is the number one hopium to take away from this video. If we do start bouncing from here, then that might be the end of the downtrend. It might just be a quick flush out, but that is all I really see for the Sol USD pair. Do bear in mind volume is dropping, which is not really too good. I would like to see green volume, some big green volume candles step in to tell me that we have bottomed, but right now we are kind of sitting very indecisively at this 786, which does make me worry that we're going to come down somewhere maybe even to the heart line of this channel, which would be I'm basically pulling these price targets out of my ass, but like I said, anywhere in this green box really is where I'm looking to accumulate Solana if we do break down. So if we do come over to the Sol BTC pair to finish off with the video, you can see we are somewhat back testing, or we haven't got there yet, but we are back testing the lows on the BTC pair. We only have another 2.7% to go. If we do lose that 2.7%, then I do see us start falling off the table. Do bear in mind this lines up really nicely with the 618, so as of right now, Solana is technically bullish against Bitcoin. We have had this huge rally and we are still above the most important level, which is this 618 here. So, you know, do bear in mind, I'm not overly bearish on Solana against Bitcoin until we do break below the 618. I do have my next target down here at the 786, which is a very hefty 29% drop against Bitcoin. I really don't see too many other places where it would bounce. You could argue, you know, we might be coming down to the 1.618 on this fib, which is almost a 10% drop. So 10% drop against Bitcoin would at least put this down 10%. I believe it would bring it down more than 10%. So you could see a 10% drop would pretty nicely line us up with the bottom. So I do believe we're going to come down, back test this very soon. In my opinion, you know, I'm not really too sure this 786 is going to hold, simply because the stock market doesn't even open until Monday. So we're not going to have any data on that until Monday. Total crypto market cap is, you know, heading down pretty strongly with some strong selling volume coming in. RSI is falling off the table. So, you know, right now I am staying out of altcoins when I can. I am slightly biased though, so do bear that in mind. And I am biased because I already do hold what I consider to be a big bag of Solana. So, you know, personally, if this was my first time hearing about Solana, hearing about Web3, I would probably be so intrigued that I would buy just a small bag. But, you know, that is, like I said, I am slightly biased because I already do hold some Solana. Personally, you know, I believe I'm set for life with my Solana bags. If Solana does start going, you know, to the moon and it does become like a popular blockchain that lots and lots of people use, obviously lots of people use it right now, but I'm talking about the kind of adoption that Ethereum does, I would be pretty set. So, you know, in my opinion, I don't need to buy any more Solana. I would like to buy more Solana, but as I am biased and I already do have a big bag, I would be liking to accumulate at cheaper price levels down here. So to finish off with the Solana video, I'm going to come over to the Bitcoin dominance. So we do look at the Bitcoin dominance as a indicator for what's going to be happening to altcoins. Do bear in mind, if the Bitcoin dominance starts pumping, it means the altcoins are cheaper priced in Bitcoin. At which point, if this starts pumping, if we do come over to the Sol BTC pair, you can see that, you know, we would start dumping at this point, which would mean if we come over to the USD pair, we would be potentially dumping and back testing this green line. So all of these charts are like quite intricately intertwined with each other, especially the total crypto market cap. In my opinion, this is the #1 thing to keep an eye for. While we are below this 0.618, which is at 1.84 trillion, I am personally not accumulating any altcoins. I have only got a big bag of Bitcoin. Personally, I'm not really into, you know, going into, you know, USD Tether and cash, just because personally I think if you look what's going around with the world, you know that cash is trash. Banks can keep your money if they decide to at any point. They can just say, oh, you're not allowed to invest in crypto anymore, and then if you did sell all your crypto, then, you know, you're pretty much screwed. So personally, I am keeping all of my assets in Bitcoin until we do make a decision. I'm more than happy for Bitcoin to, you know, crash down. I do have a tiny bit of cash on the side ready to buy the dip, but I would be buying my altcoin bags like Solana with Bitcoin. So that is why I'm looking for, you know, I'm hoping for a slight dip, because at which point I would be accumulating cheaper Solana against Bitcoin. So that is all I see for Solana right now. Just to finish off the video, to reiterate what I said, to tie this all in a neat bow, if we do get a big bounce from the 786 right now, do break out of this 112 that I have outlined in my previous videos, then so be it. You know, downtrend might be over, but in my opinion, until we do see that, I will be sitting on the sideline. I would be sitting on the sideline unless we get lower prices. Like I said, I would be happy to accumulate anywhere in this green box. So yeah, I mean, that's all I see for Solana right now. Once again, none of this is financial advice. This is just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Peace out.